Good morning, welcome to Knockhill Racing Circuit, and this is Porsche testing today. Weather conditions right now favourable, but there could be a little bit of moisture coming in the air. And we're very lucky, we've already bumped into somebody in the pit lane. This hasn't been set up, it hasn't been primed at all. Dan Cammish, welcome to Knockhill. How are you?
Very well, yourself?
I'm lovely, thank you. I'm lovely. How are you adapting back into the Porsche around Knockhill?
Good question. Yeah, you know what? It's probably been more difficult going back than it was going to touring cars, I would say. On the whole, I'd just forgotten how fast they are. I'd forgotten how fast they are, how on edge they are to drive, and that little bit of technique you need to get the time out of a Porsche. The engine's in the rear. It's not your conventional race car. So yeah, you couldn't think of two more different cars to kind of jump between. But so far so good. We're there or thereabouts, enjoying it. It's nice to be back in a Porsche. So it's a very good race car.
You're doing 48.7 round here just now, which is it's not hanging about, Can you make the car go any quicker, or have you already reached the maximum?
Yeah, it's a funny day. I mean, we're all looking, at the weather. We think it's closing in, so I think quite a lot of the guys are trying to get down to a time as quick as we can, so we can sort of draw a line under the dry weather running, and then we can move on to the wets. I need to go quicker because I'm not fast enough, so I need to. There's a couple of attempts out there. Finding it is the question. I think I know where it is, but doing it is the other thing. This circuit's such a rhythm circuit. I love driving here, but it's also quite frustrating. You can pound round and round and round looking for thousandths, and then it just appears out of nowhere. And then trying to do it again, not always easy. So no, it's great to be back, but yeah, just a little bit of time to find this morning.
Okay, I won't keep you too much longer. Thank you very much. There's Dan Cammish driving for Redline. It's great to see him. It's great to see him back here. And yeah, you forget, Ian, watch it was a car coming in. You forget how fast these cars actually are. Over the past 2 days, we've been watching the British F4 certified by the FIA and powered by EcoBoost Championship and the Ginetta Juniors, and they're going around. The F4s are going around almost as quick as the Porsches. The Juniors are a lot kind of more. I was going to say calm, but that's very much not what the Juniors are. But they're obviously a lot slower. But Ian, you can start looking at some of these beautiful cars, because we are very much spoiled for choice in the pit lane today. Justin Armstrong's Team Parker car up on the stands there, and I have just spotted somebody in the pit wall. I think we should go and try and have a word with the one and only. I don't know if I should say boss of Team Parker, but he's very much a man behind the running on a day-to-day basis of Team Parker. And it's Barry Horne. Good day. The camera's here, so remember, keep it clean. How are you? Yes, don't swear. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm great.
Yeah.
No, it's been far too long, but you're back with another, good lineup of cars, good lineup of drivers, and a test day, which is what, 10 minutes from the house.
Perfect, eh? Get my own bed at night, so don't get that very often, Dunc, as you know.
Right, give us a wee overview. The team are looking at you and laughing here, so give us an overview of how things are going.
Things are going well, Kieran in his rookie years done fantastically well, he's leading the championship, kept his nose clean, and won the last race at Oulton Park, so he's doing well. And Justin Sherwood, he's leading the AM Championship. Ratcliffe's leading the Pro-Am, so everyone's leading their own little championship. So as a team, we're doing really well. We're looking forward to getting Harry back to where he should be. He's been jumping in and out Porsche Super Cup, as you know, in and out the 992 and then jumping at the 991. And we decided not to get him to test the Porsche Super Cup test yesterday. So he's got a fresh head, and he can just concentrate on Knockhill and the British Championships to try and get some wins, because as you've seen last year, he was dynamite, absolutely unbelievable.
He was frightening to watch. He was so fast. You could put him anywhere, start him anywhere, and he'd win. Knockhill always gives us good Porsche racing up here. It doesn't really string out that much, and there's always action around the circuit from a team manager point of view. What's it like standing on the pit wall?
Knockhill's such a great track. These guys, they're just driving these cars around with the seat of their pants, really. And as you know, Dunc, with the chicane and all that, it's just there's nothing else quite like it. So, and it keeps it close, as you say. There's a few overtaking places, and that we never realised it was there until Harry last year. And when he came through from mid pack of the grid. It was probably one of the most exciting races that I've ever seen, and likewise with a number of other people that watched that race as well.
Barry, it's always good to catch up with you. We'll see you over the course of the weekend. Barry Horne, proper legend, championship driver in various forms of motorsport. Watch your back, Ian. because there is a car coming in there. That's Kieran Dewis. As Barry says, newcomer, rookie to the championship. Ian, I'll let you cross over first, and we're going to get this young man across here, jump across, because it wouldn't be right if we didn't have a quick word with Harry King. It's quite noisy, but Harry, welcome to Knockhill Racing Circuit. Sitting fastest this morning in the test.
Yeah.
We'll let Kieran go away. How's everything going for you?
Yeah, no, it's great to be back at Knockhill. We had great memories here last year, so it's a circuit that I thoroughly enjoy driving. And as you say, yeah, so far this morning it's looking good. But it is literally free practice on the Wednesday, so it's a long weekend. But to come out of the blocks nice and quick and clean like that, it's obviously it's reassuring. So no, I'm looking forward to qualifying on Saturday. But we've got a little bit more work to do with the car. But as I say, the circuit is so good. I absolutely look forward to coming here every year. So it's great to be back. Describe
what it's like to drive around Knockhill Racing Circuit in a Porsche doing 48 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. I don't know what the lap record is, but I've seen some videos online, and some other guys do 48s. But in the Cup cars, yeah, it's pretty intense. Obviously, the Cup cars do like a bit of curb, so obviously they're well suited to this circuit. Although, yeah, a 485 brake horsepower race car on Knockhill circuit, it does come by pretty quick. But that's the nice thing in qualifying; you get quite a few attempts of doing a lap. So, there's not like Snetterton where it's 2 minutes something. You got a few chances and opportunities to do it, and it makes it easier to work on the car. So when Saturday does come round, everyone is really maximised, and yeah, no, it's great.
And what will you do to the car now? Obviously, you've been sitting in pit lane for quite some time. It's on the jacks, the wheels are off. What's going to be done?
Obviously, yeah, we're just waiting for a clear moment in the weather, and then we'll get the new tyres on and see what we can manage. But yeah, like I say, it's a long old day, and yeah, we've already done 40 laps so far this morning, and you don't want to do too many laps on the Wednesday. You don't want to tire these cars out. So yeah, I think we've done the least amount of running out of all our competitors, which is always it's always a good thing. And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the afternoon. May have some wet weather as well. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Thank you very much, buddy. We'll let you crack on. We'll just step out the way. Ian, you can get some round footage of Harry's car there. Excuse me. Last year, Harry was, as Barry Horne said, sensational in this championship. If memory serves me correctly, he started well deep in the field last year, and he came through, and it was an amazing drive in race number 2. And pressure right towards the end on the leader, forced the leader into a small mistake at Clark Corner, which ultimately gave Harry the win. But he was definitely coming. And have a look at this car here, Ian. Car number 26. That's Kieran Dewis, rookie to the championship. We know him from single-seater racing, the British F4, and other championships. But for the guys at Team Parker to see just how impressed they are with this young man and how he's getting on, and we saw it we've seen flashes of brilliance, and these cars are not easy to drive. You've got to remember, Harry King's just said they're 400 plus brake horsepower, they like a bit of curb, but you have to hang on to one of these cars to drive them around Knockhill. So let's make our way up. The back of the tyres, it's quite nice. You can smell the hot, fresh rubber that's come off the cars. Some of them are hot, some of them are, well, that's still very hot, that one. The Michelin rubber, it does get a very hard time around Knockhill Racing Circuit. We've seen quite a few lockups going in towards the open, drivers just trying to find the absolute limit. So if Porsches is your thing, well, you need to come along this weekend. You need to come see the British Touring Car Championship and all the support classes that are there. You can do that by visiting the events page for the British Touring Cars. Click on the buy tickets, and we'll see you here, parking up, listening to Knockhill FM. A full weekend of great racing. And look, there's a lot of Porsches here. We've got 17, 18 cars. They go all the way down the far end of the pit lane. Great to catch up with a few people there. Dan Cammish, Barry Horne and Harry King. Until the next time, guys, take care, and we'll bring an update at some other time.